Hello everyone, welcome to Storytime. I'm Miss Becca and I am so glad that you're here today. We're going to be talking about monsters, friends, and words. We'll deal with a big green monster, learn some monster moves, and read a story about a monster who learns to be friends. Let's start off with our hello song. Can you clap with me? Clap everybody and sing hello, clap everybody and sing hello, clap everybody and sing hello, no matter what the weather. We're going to be talking a lot about monsters today, but we're also going to be talking a lot about words. Did you know that learning new words is really important? The more words you know, the more you'll understand about the world around you, and when you learn to read, the more fun you'll have. Parents and caregivers, you can help your child learn new words when you're singing, talking, reading, writing, and even playing with them. Throughout this story time, I'll be highlighting moments where you can share new words with your child and giving you some tips on why it's so important to learn new words. Let's start off with our first story. For this story, I am going to need your help. It's called Go Away, Big Green Monster by Ed Emberley, and I'm going to need your help to tell the monster to go away. So, when I point at you, can you shout, "Go away"? Let's practice. I'll do it with you. Go away! Right, that was great. Let's do it one more time. Go away! Oh, wonderful. Okay, let's meet our green monster. Big green monster has two big yellow eyes, a long bluish green nose, a big red mouth with sharp white teeth, two little squiggly ears. Squiggly. His ears right here, they're squiggly. Squiggly means that they're kind of wavy, they're not straight. These ears are definitely not straight. Scraggly purple hair. There's his purple hair. Scraggly means that it's kind of short and unkempt and all over the place. This monster definitely has scraggly purple hair. And a big, scary green face. That's kind of a scary monster, huh? But you don't scare me. So, are you ready? Go away, scraggly purple hair. Go away, two little squiggly ears. Go away, long bluish greenish nose. Go away, big green face. Go away, big red mouth. Go away, sharp white teeth. Go away, two big yellow eyes. Go away, big green monster. And don't come back until I say so. The end. Thank you so much for all your help, friends. Now we are going to learn some monster moves. So can everybody stand up? Okay, we are going to be doing a rhyming game. And it's going to have you do actions like you're pretending that you're monsters. So the first thing we're going to do is roar. Can you roar with me? Roar, roar. Great. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is soar. Soar means that you're flying or gliding. So if you want to put out your arms like you're flying, this is how we're going to soar, okay? All right. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is shut the door. And so we're going to put our hands together like this to make it sound like shutting the door. So, just like that. Perfect. Okay, and the last thing we do is fall to the floor. Okay, are you ready? Now, the name of this rhyme is Monsters Galore. And galore means a lot of different monsters. Since we're all pretending to be monsters, there are monsters galore. Okay, are you ready? Let's start. Monsters galore, can you roar? Roar, roar. Okay, monsters galore, can you soar? Okay, remember we're flying, so put out those arms. All right, monsters galore, please shut the door. Monsters galore, fall to the floor. Perfect. Okay, now you can stay down on the floor and sit down, and I'm going to sit down too for our next book. Wow, you have great monster moves And we got to learn a couple new words while we were rhyming. Did you know that books are a fantastic way to learn new words? In fact, books have 3 times more unique words than we use in everyday conversation. Parents and caregivers, you're familiar with the words that your child knows. So as you're reading and singing and talking with them, when there's a new word that comes up, you can help explain it to them. In our next book, we are going to read about a monster who learns that while it's important to be scary, it's also really important to be a good friend. It's called Leonardo, the Terrible Monster by Mo Willems. Now, terrible can have a couple different meanings. It can mean that you're really scary, but it could also mean that you're not very good at something. Let's find out about Leonardo. Leonardo was a terrible monster. He couldn't scare anyone. He didn't have 1,642 teeth like Tony. That's a lot of teeth. That says down here that not all of them are in the picture. He wasn't big like Eleanor. She's very tall. And he wasn't just plain weird like Hector. I like Hector's hat. Leonardo tried very hard to be scary. Look at all those scary faces. Can you make a scary face? But he just wasn't. One day, Leonardo had an idea. He would find the most scaredy cat kid in the whole world and scare the tuna salad out of him. Leonardo researched until he found the perfect candidate. Now, candidate can mean a few things, but in this case, it means someone who's really good for the job. In this case, it's the perfect candidate. I wonder who Leonardo found. Sam. Does he look like a scaredy cat kid? Let's find out. Leonardo snuck up on the poor, unsuspecting boy. And the monster gave it all he had. Wagga wagga wagger! Roar! Until the little boy cried. Yes, cheered Leonardo. I did it. I finally scared the tuna salad out of someone. No, you didn't, snapped Sam. Oh, yeah, replied Leonardo. Then why are you crying? My mean big brother stole my action figure right out of my hands while I was still playing with it, and then he broke it on purpose, and it was my favorite toy. And I tried to fix it, but I couldn't, and I got so mad, I kicked the table, and I stabbed my toe on the same foot that I hurt last month when I accidentally slipped in the bathtub after I got soap in my eyes trying to wash out the bird poo that my brother's cockatoo pooped on my head, and I don't have any friends. My tummy hurts. That's why. Then Leonardo made a very big decision. Oh, what do you think he's going to do? Instead of being a terrible monster, he would become a wonderful friend. Look over there, he's giving him a hug, and he's telling him, it's okay. But that didn't mean that he couldn't try to scare his friend every now and then. Boom! And then they're having fun together. The end. Thank you so much for coming to Storytime. I've had so much fun doing monster moves and singing and reading and rhyming with you. Storytime has to end right now, but we have a great craft for you to do. Here is an example of my monster friend that I made. You can make your own monster friend too. Thank you so much for being here. And now we're going to end with our goodbye song. Can you clap with me? We clap goodbye like this. We clap goodbye like this. With our friends at Storytime, we clap goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. With our friends at Storytime, we wave goodbye like this.